time to call your lawyer.
Drop a dime, as we used to say. Quarter nowadays. Actually, pick up a cell phone and call our lawyer and friend, Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. See if he's got a thought or two, maybe an answer for some questions about the law in general, or perhaps a direct reply to your question submitted. At least he can kind of point you in the right direction. And if you've not yet submitted a question, if you would like to, I'll give you the information on that coming up in just a moment as well. What I need to tell you first is this is just general legal information. Should not be taken as specific advice in your specific circumstances. For that, you have got to sit down and have a face-to-face, a heart-to-heart, if you will, with a legal professional. I'll tell you how to contact the office of Bruce L. Scheiner and Associates in a moment, because they do offer a free initial consultation, so you might want to take advantage of that. Anyway, there is some general good advice that can be passed along to anybody and everybody in any legal situation. Don't make any statements. Don't let anyone record any conversations, and do not sign anything until you've spoken with a legal professional. Let's see what Bruce thinks of today's legal brain teaser. Please help me welcome Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Good morning, Bruce.
Hey, good morning, Todd. How's this week been treating you?
Just fine. How about you?
Very well, thank you.
It's very obvious that we are into the hot summer months now. I'm feeling it, and I know you like to work out. You do your workouts fairly early, though, don't you?
I certainly do.
Yeah, get it out of the way before that the sun really kicks in. Boy, it's been hot lately, you know?
It really has.
Yeah. Well, here's somebody who's in, if you'll pardon the obvious pun here, hot water, and they've reached out to us to reach out to you to get some thoughts on what the situation is they've gotten themselves into. You ready for the question of the week?
I am ready, Todd.
All right, Bruce, here it is. My husband no longer drives, and he is frequently using his Uber app to get around town. He was riding with Uber, and the driver was in an accident in which my husband was taken to the hospital with severe injuries. The Uber driver was at fault. The Uber driver's insurance claimed they were not liable as their policy doesn't cover driving for Uber. Can a lawyer help us with the enormous medical bills? You and I have talked on several occasions about how when it comes to things like Uber, Lyft, Airbnb, all of these, they're sort of a new frontier as far as the law goes. So what do you think about this? What do you make of this?
I think that this person is in luck because while the Uber driver's own personal insurance may have an exclusion against using it for business purposes, Uber has a policy that covers its drivers when they're negligent. So you would be able to bring a claim against the driver and Uber's insurance would kick in, and they would be able to make a recovery.
Okay, so the company itself has some kind of insurance over and above what the driver would have for their own personal coverage.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Boy, you really got to start making some phone calls, writing some letters, doing a whole bunch of different things to get a hold of somebody and get some information about that. That's going to take a legal professional, I think.
Yeah, we recently resolved a case where, unfortunately, someone died as a result of Uber driver's negligence. Actually, it's hard to believe, but the Uber driver was drunk.
Oh, my.
And we were able to make a substantial settlement with Uber's insurance company.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's terrible. But good to know, on the other hand, for all those that use these increasingly popular services, that there is something there to protect them.
It's very important, and it's fortunate that they do have insurance.
Yeah. All right, so that's the next step. The question was, can a lawyer help us with the enormous medical bills? And the answer is yes, absolutely. Don't wait any longer. Get to a legal professional today. Make that phone call and get somebody to get on your side. Bruce, I'm sure that's helpful and a bit of a relief for the woman who is writing on behalf of her husband here. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Todd.
And we look forward to talking to you next week.
I've got it on my calendar.
As do we, as always. Thank you, Bruce. Now, if you'd like to submit a question for Ask the Lawyer, let me tell you how to go about that. Go to our website, KicksCountry929.com. Look for BLS, Bruce L. Scheiner, on the homepage. You can click there. You can give as much or as little information as you feel comfortable doing. The more you give, though, the easier it is for Bruce to kind of point you in that correct direction. Remember, it's all confidential. You never hear any names or anything like that. And if you're in a legal situation that requires more immediate assistance, don't be shy about reaching out to the firm of Bruce L. Scheiner and Associates for that as well. They do offer free initial consultations in the Port Charlotte office at 941-743-7777. 941-743-7777. Tell them Todd Matthews sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.